Dear children, good morning to everyone. How are you? Did you learn the meanings given in the last class? Now we can continue the drama. All of you look at the textbook. Page number 42. Father, everyone in our village remembers your grandfather. He was the one who taught us how to grow rice. Everyone respected him because he was so smart. Here see children the importance of our grandfather. He knew how to grow the rice. His grandfather was respected by everyone. Yugi's mother steps out of the house. First villager, village boy and the other villagers walk back and forth across the stage in small group. They are decorating the village. Mother, there you two are. We have a lot to do before tonight. You know, if this is going to be a great celebration, then we better get to work. The village people are decorating their village because they wanted to celebrate their festival. We also decorate our house, shops and villages before the festival. Father, Yugi and I were just talking about grandfather. Mother, yes, we all miss grandfather. Yugi, but we remember him every day by doing things the way he taught us. To Yugi's father. Okay dear, that's enough. Memories for today. Let's get cracking. Yugi can work by himself for a while. See children, let's get cracking means start work immediately. Do you understand? They missed their grandfather, but his memories encouraging them to do work. Father, I will come with you. Dear mother, gives a basket of fruits to Yugi. Yugi, I want you to take this fruit basket to the sea and make sure that the fruits are washed clean and dried by the time I return. Mother walks off stage. Father, you know how she gets worked up before a festival? I had better go and help her. Quickly run off the stage after mother. First villager, village boy and other villagers have been walking back and forth across the stage behind Yugi and his family. Suddenly, Yugi feels the earth shake under his feet, but no one else seems to notice. Yugi, surprised. What was that? The earth moved. The earth moved again. The villagers drop whatever they are carrying and bend their knees as if trying to keep their balance. The movement stopped and the villagers started laughing received. See children, what do you understand? Actually, there was a earthquake, so they felt that losing their balance. Nobody realized it was a earthquake, but Yugi realized. First villager, losing your balance there. Second villager, no way. I have the sure footness of mountain goat. What is the meaning of sure footness? Sure footness means climbing the forest. Sure footness of a mountain goat means climbing a top of the mountain, which was formed as the horn of a goat. Yugi, seriously. Wait, the earth moved under my feet. I think it was an earthquake. Second villager. We have not had an earthquake for a long time. What makes you think we are going to have one now? First villager. First villager. You just don't know how to have fun. Yugi. Always working. Just like your grandfather. Now Yugi was giving warning to them about earthquake. All the villagers speak of what they had dropped and start going about their business, again as if nothing had happened. Yugi loudly, wait. Yugi looks at the back wall of the room and puts up a hand to shade his eyes. With the other hand, he points over the head of the people in the audience. I saw a houses below move. Look, the sea was turned black. Now it looks like the sea is running backwards, away from our village. To audience. Now I remember what grandfather had said. The sea would turn black and run away from the shore just before a tsunami. All the villagers walked to where Yugi is standing. Now Yugi was giving warning to them about earthquake. The villagers didn't understand what was happening, so they began to continue their work. Now Yugi realized what is going to happen. He remembered his grandfather's words. Now sea turned back. The sea began to run backward. It is the sign of tsunami. All the villagers walked to where Yugi is standing. First villager. Look, I have never seen anything like this before. Look how far the ocean has pulled back. We can see parts of the beach that we never saw before. Second villager. Yes, let's go to the beach right away. Imagine all the beautiful shells we will be able to find. We can string them together. As the villagers leave the stage to run towards the beach, Yugi waves his arms and tries to stop them. Look at the stage. The villagers are leaving the stage and run towards the beach. At the same time, Yugi waves his arms and tries to stop them. Yugi, wait, everyone, come back. There is terrible danger. My grandfather told me that this is just what happening before a tsunami. Yugi began to shout to everyone to come back because this is the sign of tsunami. That is his grandfather told him. Second villager. What are you talking about, Yugi? All the villagers except the village boy leaves the stage laughing to head for the beach. Yugi knows he was to find a way to get the villagers to move up the mountain quickly. He takes a log of wood from the fire in front of his house and runs to the side of the stage and pretends to set the rice stalks on fire. While he is doing this, the village boy sits down in front of Yugi's house and watches him. Yugi touches the burning logs to the rice crops to several places. Then he runs to the front of the stage facing the audience. Yugi, fire, everyone run to the mountain. Quick, throws down the burning branch and runs off the stage. All the villagers are standing together on top of the mountain, including Yugi. Mother and father, everyone is panting as if they have run a long distance on a hot afternoon. Everyone looks angry and upset. Village boy steps forward and points to Yugi. Yugi is crazy. He set fire to the rice crop. To the rest of the villagers, he did it on purpose. I saw him. Yugi, look, look, points over the heads of the people in the audience. A tsunami. At the characters on the stage claps each other's hand or hide their face in their hands with fear. It was just how grandfather had described a tsunami. Everything he had said would happen has come true. First comes the earthquake. Then the sea turns black and pulls away from the land. Then the tsunami comes and everything is swept away. Village boy, sadly, our village has been swept away. It is gone. The tsunami took it away like it was never there. Yugi, I am so sorry that I burned the rice stacks. I had to find a way to get everyone to the top of the mountain. Father, Yugi, you saved us all. First villager, you were right after all. Yugi, I was an earthquake. But the people are not ready to accept the Yugi's words. So Yugi put fire on his paddy sack and shouted, Fire! So all people, including Yugi's mother and father, ran to the top of the mountain. Now Yugi shows the village the slow rising of water and immediately change into tsunami. Before the tsunami, we can see some signs. The earthquake, seawater change into black water, and the seawater pulls away from the land. The tsunami washed away the village, but the people of the mountain still alive because of Yugi. Father, tonight we were all going to celebrate our rice harvest. Mother, now we will celebrate that all of us looks around. All of us are still alive. All the other villagers cheer and congratulate Yugi and bow to him and his parents. What do you learn from the village? Sometimes our forefathers' words help us from danger. The old people know that changes was happening on the earth. They could predict it. Okay, children, this lesson completed. Thank you. Answer the following questions. First question. How did Yugi realize that a tsunami was about to hit the village? Answer. After the earthquake, the sea had turned back and pulled away from the land. Yugi remembered what his grandfather had said about a tsunami, but how it would follow an earthquake. He recognized the signs and knew that a tsunami was about to hit the village. Second question. What did the villagers do when they saw the seawater pull back from the shore? Answer. The villagers were delighted that the sea had pulled back and realized the part of the beach they had never been able to see before. They ran down to the beach to collect seashells and string them together. Third question. How did Yugi manage to save the villagers? Answer. Yugi knew he had to find a way to get the villagers to move up the mountain quickly. He took a log of wood from the fire in front of his house and set the rice stacks on fire. All the people, including Yugi and his parents, rushed to the top of the mountain to escape the fire and were thus saved from the tsunami. All the children should write in your classwork and send back to me. Thank you.